Hello everyone, it's Ebba here. I'm going to give this a shot tonight because we're running short on time to get this uploaded for Saturday. Gary still would have to edit and all that stuff. Anyway, I'm just going to set that thing aside. So I'm going to be making a card. I actually had on the video today, I had actually two people ask for a card. And one person asked for an Easter card. Now, oddly enough, I went through all of my things. I went through dies. I went through my stamps. I went through all the digital papers. I went through papers I have in the drawer. I don't have Easter. I know. I mean, I was as shocked as you. I do not have Easter. I have nothing that's Easter. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to take this as a challenge. I'm going to make a card that feels like Easter, possibly more than one, but I'm not going to have anything Easter. I will write Happy Easter using my own handwriting, and I will make a card. So I got busy today, and I looked all over the place, and I found all kinds of stuff. But before I start showing you what I sort of found and have decided to use for the first card, I'm going to show you these things. I got these in the mail. They're probably very shiny. I'm sorry. I got these in the mail, and I'm going to take them out of their things so that they're not quite so very shiny. Didn't really want to show the stuff that's underneath them though, so let me just put this on top so you don't get distracted. Don't get distracted, people. There we go. Okay, covered up. Good. Okay, now you probably can't see these because it's white on white, which is not great. Okay, let's bring yellow. Can you see yellow? No, you can't see yellow. Okay, let's bring. Okay, we got purple. Let's bring purple. No, not that purple. Let's bring. Okay, we'll bring. Goodness sakes! Sorry, I'm getting there. Okay, let's bring pink. Pink works, I think. I hope. Okay, maybe you can see it. Now, what these are? These first two, they're big. They're really quite big. I mean, they're bigger than full size 8.5 by 11. They may be A4, but they're even bigger than A4, truthfully. But they might be A4. I don't know. I don't have an A4 sheet to kind of put them on. Anyway, this one is stones. It's a stone wall, and it's obviously it's a stencil. They're not really heavyweight. They're actually really quite light. But they're fairly strong, they're a decent plastic. Anyway, yeah, so this one is a stone wall, and this one is a split brick and stone. Normally, these would be used by dioramists or dollhouse makers, people like that, to make their walls, and they just stencil them in or whatever, or they use their various pastes and use them and put them on. And I saw them, and I thought those would be really cool to use in some of the things that I do, which is not necessarily all cards and all journals and things, but they would come in handy. If you're doing a journal and you just want to do a little bit of a texture somewhere, be cool. There's stone, and there's the brick, and there's more stone. They weren't expensive. They were actually... I got these two, plus, I'll show you in a moment, another set. And the other set is even cooler than these ones, I think, because the other set is a whole bunch of little ones. And they are not framed, like they're not framed off. This may not show very well. I should have brought a... Hang on. Okay. All right. Now you're going to see it. Okay. These are just... I thought they were just the coolest looking thing. They are, again, they're really lightweight plastic. I mean, you would want to fasten this down because it does keep bumping up. But what a cool design. And... there's no outside, so you just kind of lay it down where you want it, and you can do your inking or texture or whatever over the top of it. wherever, it's just a little splotch. And then, and there's 8 of them, and they're all different. I got them on Aliexpress. And there's stars, there's these stars, which I thought were really cool. So, you could just do, you can do just like some, or you could do all, or whatever. But I think it's really neat that they don't have a frame on them. Because, you could lay them there, and then you could move them over here and cross over, and you don't have a frame to worry about. And then there's this one, which is, again, really cool. Most of them are quite geometric kind of thing. Like this one is all crosses. There's one here that's all circles, which has gotten bent. So, they do, I want to get a piece of card in with them so that they don't do that bending, and they've got something to sit on. I just didn't get to it because they only arrived yesterday. So anyway, and then there's these hexagons. I think they're hexes. Yeah, they're hexes because they're 6. And there's these, and there's this one, which is like a trellis almost, like, and then there's this one, which is squares. So I want to use one of these, and when I was going through and I was looking and everything, I'm going to be using this trellisy type of one on one of the cards that I'm doing. Now, if you set it this way, it's a heart shape. You can see it. But they don't all have a shape like that, like they're, like they're just, but you can set them in different directions and get some really cool things. So if you're hearing rattling around, and Gary's in the kitchen packing up a few things, we'll be moving out of here at the end of April, and we have to start early because we've got so much junk to pack. Anyway, so I wanted to show you those before I started showing you the cards that I have planned, and then we'll work on one of the cards, and then I think I'm going to be exhausted for the evening. So, because I'm still struggling with this stupid cold. It just will not go away. I feel better we get a warm day, I feel better. And I think, oh, good, I'm going to start feeling better. And then we get a cold day, and it all comes back in a big rush, and I feel awful. So it's just not been fun for me. But I'm struggling away here, doing my best, which is all I can do. Okay, I'm setting those aside. I'm going to keep this guy out because we'll be using it at some point. And I'm going to take this black cardstock, which I didn't really plan on using. I just needed it. All right, let's set yellow aside. Now I have number one first. Let's do number 1. I found this guy. Now, I don't know about you, but I think he's just the cutest little flower. And I thought he is definitely spring, and he can be Easter, And then I found I had an edge die. And I thought, and that looks really cute together. So I'm going to do that. And I have this, it's actually kind of browns, and it's got writing on it. No, I don't really mind. And I'm going to put that in there. And this is a 6x6 card. So what I'll do first is I'll fold that so that we can get started on it. Get my bone folder. Yeah, I know, I've got the Teflon one. The other one is somewhere. It's always somewhere. I think I just see it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. I just seen it. Welcome back. Okay, I'm going to try and stay in the camera. I'm terrible for that, aren't I? Anyway, then I'm going to put this on here, and it really doesn't matter where it goes. It's going on sideways because it's not wide enough. You see, mind you, I could do that, and it would be kind of stripy. I'm gonna move these other. This is second card back here. That's the second one, and I don't want to show you that yet. So this is the first guy, and I thought he was just really, really cute. I keep calling it a he. I don't know. I don't know why. I decided that's a boy, and that's all there is to it. And you know, you can do what you want, call it what you want. It's a boy to me. Okay, so I need to chop this off, which means I should turn the card over, line it up a bit, do this, line it up, try and make it straight along the bottom anyway. Take my pencil, I have one, there we go. I had one, draw a line, then I can cut it. Now, if I cut slightly inside that line, here's my scissors, then it won't show, and it should fit on the card pretty perfect. So we're going to do that. Now, I was going to, and I think I still will. What I'm going to do, don't you love when I start a sentence and I don't bother finishing it for you? What I want to do is I want to take this, but I want to use this as a sort of a trellis for this little flower. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to take this card away so I don't wreck it. And I want to find something, oops, not so, oh, pardon me, I need a drink. Oh, that's better. Okay, now I want to find, I really like these shiny paints, and I think shiny, that's what I want. Do I want blue or, I think I want, maybe I want blue. Do I want really brilliant blue though? Not, I do not. But that's what's in this box. I do have white. Okay, let's get out the painty thing. We've got water. I'm gonna get out the painty thing. We're going to put a bit of tape on this. I think we'll use the purple tape. I just want a little on the sides just to kind of hold it in place so it doesn't wiggle around when I'm trying to do what I want to do. I don't have things like pixie spray. Wouldn't it be nice? Someday. Maybe someday. But it isn't this day. Okay, so I'm going to put a teeny bit of tape up there and a teeny bit of tape. I don't want to cover where I'm actually going to be trying to paint. I want to stick mostly in the middle here and just kind of, you know, put a little bit on that stick and a little bit on this stick. Can you see what I'm doing? No, you can't, because I'm like way down at the bottom. Oh, that one decided it needed to come off. I don't like when it does that. It just decides to do things all on its own. Things I haven't authorized. I do not authorize that. Anyway, let's put that down. There. Now, do I want to use this? Or do I want to use those? Or do I want to use my inks? You know, I'm going to use my inks. I'm going to get my inks out. And I'm going to get my little tiny ink dauber. And I'm going to use I think I've got something here like this robin egg or something like that. What's this? Speckled egg. That would be robin egg, right? Okay, and I've got my things here. This one has got green on it. Think it'll matter? I don't know where all my others are. I've got like a huge bunch of these things in a bag. The living room just gets more and more messed. More and more. All right, I'm not going to paint. I'm going to do this instead. Excuse me while I stuff everything back in the box. If I don't, it'll just get in the way and fall all over me. So let's just do that. Do that. Done. Oh, done. Done. Didn't want to be done. Okay, done. Ink, not you. Don't need you. Okay. Now, these are ancient. Got these, I don't know, years ago. 2, 3, maybe 4 years ago now. So they are probably super dry. Yeah, maybe. Let's try this. No, this one is really dry. It's. I need water on it, and I'm not going to do that right now. You got to kind of wet them and let them sit and soak and all the rest. So no, that ain't going to work. And probably the rest of them are all the same because they're small. And all of these Ranger ones, these ones, they don't do well with you sitting for years. You know, this one has got even got flaky. Should I dare? Do I dare? Oh, this one's got some ink. I don't know how much of it's going on the paper, but let's do it this way. We'll pretend this is the sponge, shall we? Because, you know, why not? I can clean the thing off later. I just want to do some, I want to do some inky stuff, and I want to do something, you know, on this that's a little different. You know, we're trying to make it like sort of Eastery kind of look, without having any Easter stuff on it. Like, you know, a cute little flower, you know, say Easter to us. Okay, that's good. Put that lid on. Now, if I take this off and smush my little thing around, will that smush it around? It probably will. But it ain't going to look like a trellis if I do that, is it? Mind you, I don't know if it does anyway. It's kind of a bunch of squares. It's not really what I envisioned. You know, a lot of times when you craft, what you envision is not what you get. So let's do this then. That's a bit smushy. Okay, let's see how it looks. Okay, little flower, what do you think? Well, I would have preferred you up a little higher, but okay, this one, not that one, this one. Just the only red I have, or blue I have, is these two. Why don't I do this? Do it light. Do too dark. So where the thing was, now that I popped over it like that, has gone, you see, gone darker in the middle, which is fine because, you know, it's basically, it's going to be covered up anyway. So we're going to put a little guy here, and he's going to not stick up over the top because we don't want that happening. I think he's just got the cutest face though. So this thing came on one of the decoupage whatevers, where there was a gazillion of things to decoupage, and this was part of it. And you were supposed to use this and then put something else, and you know, anyway. So now we need to figure this out. So I would like more of the hill. See, I want to take off this little nip on the end because it's shouldn't be there. This is a Spellbinders, no, Tonic, I believe. No, this is Spellbinders. This is a Spellbinders edging die that I caught in a kit years ago. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to just put a little mark here on it, so I know where to kind of chop it off. And be very, very careful. Cut on the inside. Cut on the inside. Cut. And then, cut. There. Let's see. How does this look? Oh, I shouldn't have cut that flower off. Oh well. Should have left the flower alone, poor thing. Oh well. That's all right. Look what we did. Anyway, I think that'll look really cute, kind of like that. And we have a sign. We have a sentiment. This says "You Are My Sunshine." And I'm going to put this here because I think that would be a perfect place for it. And this is going to be my first card. So we're just going to glue this all down. Now I would put stuff on this, but this is very, 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 very delicate. And I don't really want to wreck it. So yeah, I'm not gonna try putting foam. That's what I was trying to think of. Words leave me these days, and they don't want to come back. Yeah, I don't want to try and put foam on. It's just too skinny, and I don't have that skinny foam that a lot of people have. I don't have any of that. I work with what I've got, and I don't have much. I try and have a good time with just what I've got, and try and just show, like, I don't have Easter, and that doesn't mean I can't make a card that sort of represents Easter. It's not necessarily an Easter card in this case. Now I am going to be doing another one, so not I'm going to be doing an actual Easter card. I went and I downloaded a really nice digital kit, and I think you're going to really enjoy it, but that's probably going to be the next video. I don't think I'm going to do it on this one because this one's going to have 2 cards on it. So I think we will. Don't get excited now, little guy. We want you up to this top here and kind of in the middle there. Okay, I think that's good. I think that is good. Yeah, look at you smiling all over. Aw, yeah, your leaves. Now, this is the little guy here. He did not have these leaves. These leaves came from another flower that was just, it was not a pretty flower. It was, well, it was okay. It was one of these kind of flowers, but it was all by itself. And it was just like, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I decided to cut that one off and put this one on, which is why that yellow piece was on the back of this one when I was gluing. You could kind of see there was a yellow piece there. That's what it was for. So now we have this guy that I ruined the little flower on. That's okay. We're not going to worry about it. Because, just chalk it up to old age. And anyway, you make these things and you make them, the way that they kind of turn out. That's how I craft. I'm always crafting the way things turn out. And, you do your best with them, and they usually turn out okay. Some of them actually turn out really pretty. We'll work on really pretty later. This is just for fun, this one. So this is my little guy, and this is my little Easter. And on the inside of the card, you can write Happy Easter if you want. I am not going to. I'm going to just leave this card without an inside all written all over it, because you never know. You never know who might want to use this for what. And if somebody sees it and they say, that's a perfect birthday card for my friend or my whatever, then there it is. All right. There. Now see, I thought about putting more flowers on, but I think that would just take away from this little guy. And he's so happy. Look at how happy he is. He's just so happy. Happy Easter. We could put on Happy Easter. I mean, we could write it on. Just handwrite it off in the side here. And I mean, you don't have to be fancy writing. You don't have to have calligraphy lessons. Your writing's not that bad. You might think it is, but really it's not. Just as long as you, or print, if writing is, if you think, oh, I can't do the writing because nobody will be able to read it, then print. It's all fine. Now, here's this. Now, if I wanted to, I could get some paper and I could put under it, and then this would be covered. I don't think it's necessary. I think this is kind of cool, just like this. I think it's kind of really, really nice. And I think we're going to just do that. We're just going to put this on here, and then that's a card. And we're going to call her done. You know? See, we could have doubled up this. I'm not going to. Okay. All right. This is going to be a card. And then I'll show you the other one. The next one that I want to do. Now the next one, this one is a fun one. This one is for fun. And it's not the Christian religious Easter. This is just for fun. And it can have Happy Easter written on it, like I said. Or it can just stay like this. And I'm just going to leave it like this as just a card so that it can be used for something else. So, now I did have, where did my other thing go that I had? It was this. I was going to use it on a border, and I had been thinking about doing a border on the side here, but then when I saw the little guy sitting, you know, it kind of puts me into the grass or into the ground. So, okay, so that's card number 1. And I think he's adorable. What do you think? You think he's adorable? I'll just straighten him out. I think he's adorable. You are my sunshine. Okay, so that's going to be card number 1. Okay, so card number 2 coming right up here. Now, this is not a card base. This one is. And I have papers here, and I have a beautiful thing here. I have a cutter, and I have another cutter of a butterfly. Now, I want to use this paper. What I thought was, when I was looking through my dies, was that this has a sort of a churchy feel, an Easter feel to it. I don't know why, but to me, this actually has an Easter feel. It has this edging around it, and I'll pull the edging off now. I didn't want to take it off earlier because it was I didn't want to get the one little piece lost, and I didn't want them separating from each other. So I'm going to cut this because I prefer these two staying together. It just became sort of one there, like that. Now, we can check that out. I felt that this had a sort of an Easter feel to it. I like to say, I don't know why. Now, I have a circle cutter that will fit here, and I want to cut something for there, and I wasn't sure what. So I printed this paper because this is the paper that I would like to use for my card. And I would like to place my card here, get it kind of in the middle, and draw around and cut. And then this will just fit kind of on the card. So there won't be a lot of the purple showing on either side. And I mean, I can print that out, you know, a million times if I want to. So there won't be a lot of purple showing, but I thought the purple would enhance the yellow. And this is quite beautiful and has this sort of space. It'll only be about that much. So it's not going to show the flowers and all the stuff on the edge. It's just going to show this sort of center on the card. Anyway, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to lay this on. I'm going to make it more or less centered by eye. Line it up at the top there as much as I can. I don't really need this piece. And then draw a square. And I'm going to cut the square, and I'm going to cut it on the inside of the line so that it will actually fit on the paper. And I'm not going to worry about doing anything behind. Now I could, because this is a 6x6 piece, I could do that. I could cut this a 1/4 inch smaller and lay it on top of that, and then I would have a yellow border. And maybe I'm going to do that because that would be really nice. All right, we have to cut this then to size. Now, the way I'm doing this tonight is I'm not measuring, obviously. I am just laying on and drawing a line. So I'm going to make sure that my back end here, this side, is even. And then whatever is sticking out is going to get cut off. So let's do this. Oop, don't do that. Do this. There. Now, we'll cut this. This is me crafting on the fly, people. And this is actually how I enjoy crafting. Sit down, pull out a bunch of stuff, and say, what have I got that looks nice, and how do I want to put it together? So that's going to go on there. Then we're going to cut this one out. Nope, I want to do it. No, first I'm going to cut it out on its line. And then I'm going to cut in. And I'll cut a bit off. And this should end up being really quite pretty. I just have to figure out now what's going to go in that circle. Because I want something there that reminds you of Easter. Without it, I don't have anything like a cross. I would do a cross on that because this is more, I don't know, to me, this is more of a Christian look. Now, let's cut you in just a bit. I'm going to need my ruler for this one, though. Okay. I'm going to go in no more than 1/4 inch on each side. So there's 1/4, and there's 1/4. Sorry if my hair is just all over the place tonight, and I decided to just leave it be because I'm getting headaches tying it back. I've got a headache from it from earlier, so I've just got to leave it be tonight. So if you see it popping in under the camera, you'll just pardon me, pardon my hair. Where's that other line? There it is. I knew I had two. I'm going to do that. And we're going to do that. And where's the other one? There's two of them. There's two. There you go. Two. And we're going to measure on this one as well. If I get the light just right on the ruler, I can see what I'm doing. All right. Oh, that didn't work out. Didn't know what I was doing over here. Did an 1/8 instead of a 1/4. Good job. What the heck did I do over here then? Goodness sake, did I do a 1/2 inch? I did a 1/2 inch. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're doing good. That's where the problem was there. This side's good. Hey, be proud of me. I did 3 sides right. Yeah. That's wrong. It is wrong. Because I did 1/2 inch on this side as well. Very good. Goodness sakes. Yeah, if the ruler looks like it's laying crooked, then yeah, check it. Because it probably is. There, we can always erase all that other stuff. All right, let's get these cut. Erase any of the lines and dots and things that are left behind. And I don't worry if it goes a little wiggly, because that's kind of how my eyes see. They see wiggly, and you know, when you're old and your eyes are kind of going bad, you kind of get so that you have to accept all sorts of things. There. All right, that's that done. So that's going to look really pretty on there. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Purple and yellow are opposites on the color wheel, which means that they complement each other. Yeah, my little arch just fits. Just fits on that. So that looks really quite nice then. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, this way. This way. Just making sure. So if I put that in the middle, lining it up on the bottom and on the, kind of in the middle. Now, I have a couple of other things here that I was looking at for possibilities in the circle, because I don't, like I say, I don't have a cross. If I had a cross, I would probably put a cross. I do not have a cross. What I'm thinking is either this white flower or this purple one. The purple one, I think, would look better. Yeah, let me see. Let's bring this over and do this. There's the purple one. Now I'm questioning, do I do just the flower, or do I do sort of a thing all around? No, I think I'm going to just do a flower. Is that going to look silly? That's the other question. See, there's the rose. I like them both, actually. Oh, these are decisions. Now, hang on. What if I did instead a grouping of small flowers? What if I turned them over and did them this way? That looks nice too. I like this. I really like this. I think I'm going to do that. So I have to run this through my cutter. And fortunately, my cutter is right beside me. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of stuff sitting on top of the thing. So I'm going to pause, and I will be back when I'm done. Okay, that didn't take long, really. Now it's a matter of me getting this off without destroying the paper. Come on. There. Yeah, I don't care about that paper. I don't care about that paper. I care about this paper. Now, at the same time, I stuck my little butterfly. I put this little butterfly. I don't think it cut out really good, but I could have put both of these through my baby one, but I wanted to do them both at the same time and see how they did. So the butterfly, come on butterfly, Oh my. Okay. Pokey tool. Oh dear. The even the little die is so small. It's really hard to hang on to. You know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it did much. I don't know. Come on. The outside, the frame wants to, like I wasn't sure if the actual butterfly middle cut or not, like along the edge, because it really doesn't feel like it, and yet it cut a hole, which means that the cutting is on this side, on the inside, you see. Oh, can I somehow get this butterfly out? Oh, I don't know. That is really stuck in there. I don't know. I might be giving up on butterfly. I don't think it's going to come out. I'm going to be working at that all night. Just trying to get it out of there. The holes aren't big enough for my pokey tool to go through. Like it just barely nudges its little nose through. Anyway, no, I'm not getting that butterfly out of there. Holy, look at it, it's quite stuck. All of it came out around the edge. I'm like, this is all loose, but the butterfly itself, maybe. Hang on. I don't think I'm going to get all the things out of it. Is the thing. All the little where it's supposed to have holes. I don't know if it's going to have holes. I think it's really quite stuck in the die itself. Well. Oh my. I don't want to rip it. I don't want to leave it in the die. Come on. Oh, yeah. It's just not liking coming out of there. There. Okay. Came out, sort of. Go on there. You go on there too, so I don't lose you. Sit. No, that little butterfly isn't very good. Oh, butterfly in the garbage. Not very good. This paper is not very good either. It's gonna be okay. We'll save it just in case we want something off of it. Lord knows. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Okay, so a butterfly. I don't have any other butterfly except a great big one, which would be a little much. You've seen that big one. You've already seen the big one if you've seen all my card making ones. So this is going to go in here. And what it's going to look like, hopefully, is that this belongs in the picture, like that. We'll glue it onto the yellow thing, so that it stays on the yellow thing. But it does. There's a circle there. So that's how it's going to look once it's glued on, and then this will go on it like that. I think that looks really nice. To me, it's got a kind of an Easter kind of feel to it. Maybe it's the yellow and the purple. I don't know, but I feel when I looked at this particular arch thing, and I cut it out. It was after I cut it out, and I thought, that really has an Easter feel to it. So, yeah, I'm glad I did that. Okay, let's put the card away because we're not going to put all this onto the card until we put it all onto each other. So let's first off get this on. First get this on. Ooh, big blob of glue. Oops. I just want to go just around the edge so I don't end up with bumpy paper in the middle. Because some of these papers are so lightweight that if you put a little bit of glue on, even if it's a tacky glue or, you know, a glue like that, that doesn't normally make your paper wrinkle, it can if the paper is really lightweight like this stuff is. You know, it's not the best paper. It's good. It's just printer paper is what it is. So now we want this upright, so make sure it's upright. And then we want to make sure that we're doing it about 1/4 of an inch all the way around. Well, move up, get in there. How's that looking? That looks reasonable. I think that looks reasonable. Yeah, like that. Okie doke. And then, now these are tricky. I need, I need, oh, I'm going to use this scratch paper. You know, it's the stuff we cut out of it. I don't really care. Like I say, I can print this again 50 times if I want to. Doesn't matter. I can print it as many times as I really need. So it's fine. What I'm looking for is something, someplace to put a bunch of glue. Quite a big amount like this, spread out in quite a lot. Come on, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. I don't want it to dry out. I need it wet because you do this. You do this with these really fine ones. You dip it in, and that way it just glues, and you don't have to stand there doing that little gluey thing, trying to glue it, trying to get it with the glue all over it. Kind of drag it through. And don't try and lick your finger off when you've got some glue on it, which I was just about to do, and I went, no, that's your mouth. Don't do that. Don't put glue in your mouth. Now let's see if we can glue this down. Even Steven. There we go. Even, more or less. Let's do more. Oop, don't go crooked. We want you straight. You're an archway. There you go. Now, why is that one shorter? How very funny. Can I move you? Can I? No? Not anymore? Okay. All right. I don't know. That one doesn't reach the bottom. Who knows? Okay, we need glue on. We need glue on this. Quickly. Around the circle. Around the circle. Around the circle. And then put the purple guy on. Get him the right way around, however. In the right place. Okay, we want those like this. Like that. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. And then we want to glue. Okay, we want glue, 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 glue. As much glue as we can get. It works better on plastic, by the way. You know, or a silicone mat or something like that. This whole putting a glue down like this. Yeah, it works way better on like a silicone mat or something because it doesn't dry up. I was supposed to, the big plan that never got done was to take my green mat off my desk so that I could do this on my gray mat, which is, you know, what it's supposed to be. What the gray mat's supposed to be used for, not just hiding underneath the green mat and looking like nice. It's actually supposed to be working for me. All right, that ain't working. We need to do this. We need to do it quickly. You know, sometimes I'm successful with putting the glue down like that, and other times I'm just not. And it's because it's on paper that it's just not tonight. I'm going to get glue all over my green mat, which I don't really want to do. It's not something I want to do. But it is what it is. I'll have to wash it. Yeah, it's okay. Baby wipes, if you've got them, especially the ones with the alcohol in them, like the body wipes or whatever they are, and they've got the alcohol in them, they work really good on cleaning up stuff. If you don't have that, use your hand sanitizer stuff that has the rubbing alcohol in it. Isopropyl, okay, we'll just do isopropyl alcohol, rubbing alcohol. I know. Now somebody is out of order here. There, okay. Okay, are y'all down? Are y'all down? Are y'all down? Now, isn't that beautiful? That is beautiful. I really quite like it. I'm gonna have to clean my desk later. Okay, that's garbage. I don't want that in the way. All right, look at that. That is really pretty. All right, now we need to say Happy Easter on this. And I am considering getting up my little sidekick. Come here, sidekick. Because I can cut another circle. You know, it could be out of yellow or whatever. I don't even bother fighting with this thing here anymore. I snap it down and pretend. I don't have any yellow right handy, is the thing, because I used the yellow that I had. So, okay, there it is then. Lop off a piece of card. I'm going to cut another circle is what I'm going to do. Where's my circle? Have me your circle. I'm going to cut a circle. Am I going to cut a circle? Is a circle going to be appropriate on here for Happy Easter? Or Easter blessings was what I was going to write. Or should I be writing... Oh. Maybe I should just be writing it on a flag. I do have a little flag set. Now, these are wide though. You see that without it shining in your face? See, this is quite wide. I don't like that. Let me do my own. Okay, so sorry, sidekick. We got you all excited for nothing. Sorry. I know you were willing to cut a nice circle. I am going to cut a strip instead. And I'm going to keep it in white. And I'm going to cut it nice and even. And I think I'm going to make it that wide. Whatever. Okay, I want it to be about that wide. Now, I am horrible at these tails. And I've lost, there it is, scissors. I'm horrible at these tails, so I'm going to give it a shot. You go in the middle, you snip, and then you snip from the corner to the top, and you snip from the corner to the top, and you hope you're in the middle enough. You hope you're in the middle enough. Oh, that's not too bad this time. Usually I end up with one end really long and the other end really short. I didn't do too bad. Okay, now I need my black pen. My black one. Oh, I could use bronze. I have a nice bronze. I really quite like it. Maybe I'll use the bronze. I have a bronze. I also have a gold and a silver somewhere. But maybe I'll use the bronze. And I think I'm going to say Easter. Let's see if we can write this. Easter blessings. It will look better in a skinnier pen. Oh well. Oh well. Easter blessings. You see? That actually looks quite nice. I like it. The white sort of really stands out. Do I want to... I do have some yellow here. Yellow ink. I wonder if there's any ink in it. I wonder. This is mustard seed. I wonder if there's any ink in it that I could sort of yellow this. Because it's the Easter blessings, I might have to go over it with white, with black. But no, this is, if I just do it really soft, it's actually gone on there quite nice. There, that makes it more yellowish. I can I can darken up the edge, you know, kind of the edge there, darken up this end a little bit, you know, kind of, yeah. What do you think? I think that's okay. Alrighty, and we're gonna foam tape this guy. Let's foam tape it. Why not, eh? We don't have enough tape there. Let's get some foam tape. Foam tape it. Oh, that much. Oh, wrong scissors for foam tape. Right, never mind. It'll all work. Oh, you don't have any stick. Oh, it's very good foam tape. It's everything is so ancient in some of the things because I haven't been using it. I've been making other things and doing journals and not using my foam tape and not using my inks and not using any of the stuff. Which is why I kind of decided I need to start using all the stuff and stop just leaving it aside. So let's put this down here. I like it down here to the right. There. A little bit of glue on the foam tape. Never hurt anything, you know. Holds it in place. The tails aren't actually, you know, supported, but that's okay. Now, oh, a bunch of glue there for some reason. Probably from the table. Probably from the table, folks. All right, now we get our card. We need to glue this. But I think I did pretty good for not having anything that said Easter on it, you know? Now, just ignore the writing on the back. That was me planning something and, you know, doing something else. That was ages ago, actually. And then I did that. I think, I don't remember what that was even for now. Looks like the roadway. I think it was a road there. No, I don't know what it was. Truthfully, I really don't know. Oh, this bottle is nearing its last legs. Gary actually went today and got me 3 more bottles at Michael's. They are $3.99 at Michael's in Canada. And you can't beat that. That's for a 5-ounce bottle. You know, I find it is every bit as good. I have used many different inks, or many different glues, I mean. And I have used some quite a, you know, what is considered, you know, expensive, more expensive glues. I've used this one, the Nouveau one. I had that. I had the Cosmic Shimmer glue, not just the clear thing, but the glue itself. I've had I have not had Barely Art. That's the only one I really haven't had of the ones that are kind of popular with people. That is quite beautiful. I quite like it. It's very simple, but it is quite beautiful, I think. And so those are my 2 cards. Let's just kind of move things out of the way here. Those are the 2 cards I managed to do without any Easter stuff in the house. Now, the next card that I do, which is going to be the next video, because I'm done tonight. I'm sorry, but I'm really tired right now. The next one is going to be a real Easter card, and I was going to kind of preview it for you a little bit, show you a little bit of what I've got. This is, okay, we'll set you guys aside because you're done. Good, okay. This is such a cute set. So this, I'm going to be doing a fancy fold card, a fun fold card, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be doing one. So there's going to be a lot of cutting and stuff, which is why I don't want to start this one tonight. But I wanted to show you the papers that I have. Now, this is not from this particular same kit. This is from something else, and this was one I found. I'd already printed it. I don't know where it came from. I mean, it's got stuff on it. It's obviously it's from a kit. I don't know what kit it was from. I could probably go and find it, and if I do, I will put it in the description, you know, where you can kind of find that particular paper. I may not be using this particular paper in anything. It was this picture here that attracted me. And this one over here, I thought, oh, that thing there is kind of nice. But I doubt I'm going to be using it in this card. It just kind of got printed in with it. So I have this background paper, and I cut two because I'm probably going to need two. And I also have this background paper. Oops. Cut. Where did all my papers go? Oh, they decided to stay behind. Oh, I see. Sure. Lay over there. Yeah. Now, this is a misprint, but there's area here that I could use if I need it. And that's why I'm keeping that sheet. And these are the others. Now, they are very, very pale. These are really, really quite pale. This is a cardstock. I cut them on paper as well as on cardstock because I wasn't sure how I was going to be using them. So this one is on cardstock. There's very, very faint little polka dots all through here. And this is a really pale, creamy color with white polka dots on it. Okay, these are these two. They're pretty cute. I really like them. And then there's this set. Now, if you can't smile when you see this bunny, then you can't smile at all. Because that bunny is the cutest bunny I think I've ever seen. Look at that face. Big, big smile for you. So I actually accidentally did two sheets on paper and then did the one on card. Because like I said, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing with them yet. I know what the card is going to look like. I just don't know where I'm going to be putting different things. There's another one that's adorable with a big smile. This one here is just so cheeky looking. And look at this little one. They're just so adorable. Now, this is a kit by Polka Art Designs. Polka like in, you know, the polka, the dance. Yeah, Polka Art Designs. And I did one in paper, one on card. And this one here I just did on card because there was, oh no, I did it on paper as well. Paper and card, and there's this cute little one over here that I thought I would probably want to use. And I looked over here and I thought, oh, that one's cute too. We have places, and you'll see when the card is getting made, we have places that we're going to be able to put squares and things and stuff. And so I needed different sizes of things. And this kit is just adorable. I mean, besides that one, she's so sweet. A little Easter chickie. And this is definitely Easter, like, you know. And I like that this is Easter, and there's a happy Easter somewhere in here, and we'll be using the Easter, you know, stuff. So that is going to be my real Easter card with real Easter stuff. So I hope you kind of enjoyed today, and I hope you look forward to the next one. Yeah, let me bring back in those two cards that I did today. And just, you know, you don't have to have just a, you know, just a thing. You don't have to have necessarily. You can look at your stuff and say, oh, what have I got that could function as? And these to me both have their own way of saying Happy Easter. Thank you very much for being with me today, and I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed what I was doing. You might have even, you know, wanted to join in. I don't really give measurements because I don't really know what measurements are in, you know, in stuff. So, you know, it's a 1/4 inch. This is a 6x6 card. That's a 6x6 card. You know, what you've got though is different from what I've got. So, yeah, you're gonna have to sort of sort it out yourself. But I give you an idea. So I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go rest, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do the other card, or maybe the next day. The way things have been going, I'm not doing well. I'm trying so hard. We've got so much to do to move. You know, and we don't even know where we're going yet. We you know, we know we're moving out of here, but we don't know where we're going, and it's a bit stressful, but We're going to get there. We will land on our feet somewhere. So you take care, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye for now.